I know I said that, the other video would be the last video. Then I would write in my journal and paint and talk to God. But I just keep having these thoughts. So I was talking to my homeboy on the phone. Basically like family. He's a friend, but he's like family. And he was saying how he was losing faith in God. And I said, it's okay. It's okay. Because he sees me as a more devout individual, even though I found God through unorthodox ways. He said, it's okay. God still loves you. The God that is the supreme God still loves you. I don't know about the white one, but you know what I mean. He was saying, why do I feel like this? And I was like, because no one taught you how to love your God. So if you don't have true love for something, you can't have faith in someone. Just like how today, there's a lot of women that don't have faith in men because they don't really have love for men. Love and faith are hand in hand. They're like this. They're in totem. They're in tandem. If you truly love something, you have faith in it. You believe that it can do things for you. You believe that even if it couldn't do something for you, you know that it would want to and has the will to do so. That's what faith is. It's the belief in something that isn't seen. But that comes from, the source point of that comes from love. And when you were never taught how to love something that you should innately know how to, you're not going to have faith for it. Because we were never taught how to love our own God. Never. Especially in this country when they took it from us. So, I didn't know what to really say to him because it's not my journey. It's his journey to find God the right way. And a lot of times, we're broken people. So who's going to tell us how to find our own God? You think the enemy going to do that? That's point one. So for those that are similar to my friend, your best bet. And you can find God through the enemy's book. That's the thing. God speaks through everything. But you have to be willing to seek him, no matter how difficult life gets, because a lot of times life is difficult to test if we have faith in God. That's the whole point. It's like, when they say in relationships, to see if someone truly loves you, when you go through the hardships, you see what happens and how you get out. That's true love. Not to stick with it. You see how you dealt with it. That's what will define your love. How did you deal with the opposition when you were in it will define how you love something. So that was that. Secondly, I had a point that I was trying to make and I forgot it. Oh no. Forgot. Anyways, I was talking to God and I told him that I just really wanted a different life. You know what I mean? I'm tired of living this rerun. I feel like it's on Martin. Like I didn't watch episode 30 about 60 times. Like I'm tired. Even though it still makes me laugh, I'm tired. I feel like my life is in rerun. And God told me, if you want a new life, you're going to have to do something different for me, to do something different for you. You know what I'm saying? You know how the people say, like on the TV shows, what are you willing to do? Even though they're usually insinuating sexual favors, it's the same thing with God. What are you willing to do for me to do something for you? I'm already going to do it for you. But to truly test someone's devotion, they're going to do something for you without you doing something back. Or without the intent of you doing something back for them. So I was like, all right, let me be celibate. So I told God, I said, I'm going to be celibate for you and for her. But it's because I ain't never really, I went on little celibate, stages in my life, or abstinence, but I never truly denied my sexual urges for a bigger purpose. I never had to. I never had a bigger purpose to do it for. So the point I'm trying to make is that God told me, he said, if you do this and succeed, all your complications in life will be no more. And part of me don't even care. I want to do this because I want to test myself. I want to see where I can take it. I want to be the greatest version of me for God. Because if any time we needed a greater version of man, it's now. Our world is done. Not just for melanated people. Our world is done for everyone. White people, you can see how they try and rock with us, because when things get ugly, everyone want to be friends. Our world is done. You got Ukraine and Russia beefing. When white people start fighting white people, you know it's over. It's up. Our world is done. You got Diddy with the what they call him, I forgot. The world is stage. What they call it, like, them parties he be having. They got a word for it. They got a term for it. But the world is a stage. It's done. The whole thing. I mean, these aliens need to beam me up. I'm done. But anyways, what am I trying to say? Like, subscribe, and donate. But yeah, you feel me? I want to do something different. Notification bell. Yeah, I want to do something different. I want to do something different, just to see where I can take it. You know what I mean? Because your life is going to move in stagnation based on your stagnation. That's the thing. We don't really understand how God works. It's like the more you work, the more he work. The less we work, the less he work. And we always complain and talking about God do all the time. That's why you're still here and you're not dead. He's giving us days to do better. You know what I'm saying? And the typical human live to like what? Like 60, 70? So technically I only got like 40 years left. And days are going by so quick. And we're also exhausting more energy and losing more energy at the same time. So who knows? We might die at 50. The next generation, who knows what the life expectancy is. But I'm going to try to turn up before that time comes. You feel me? So, yeah, I really just want to be different. And I really want to just do it for myself to see if I can do it. I want to fast. Because they say if you fast, basically if you sacrifice, if you get rid of the things that, if you get rid of the fleshly desires, God will speak to you in a profound way. But you only can get that conversation when you let things go. So that's what I really want. And I just want to change. Like, even if I died tomorrow and God said, if you do these things, you can change the next generation, I'll sacrifice it. If it was possible to change the next generation off of my sacrifices, I'll do it. Because the next generation, I just keep having this vision, like they gonna look at us like, yo, damn, what did y'all do? We're gonna say we was living our best life. I'll smack someone if they said that to me. If I was 2 right now, about to be 30 in 28 years, and someone said, oh yeah, we was living our best life. Really? I'll be ready to straight smack someone in the face, hit you with a Will Smith. Like, seriously. Because it shows how much dedication we have to the others, to ourselves, others, and the ones that are coming after. Life is a baton race. Ain't a marathon, like Nipsey said. It's a baton race. Because we're all connected. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what team you're running for, what squad you're running for, it's a baton race. So your speed It's contingent upon the next person's movement. If you slow with it, even they could be the fastest person. But if you're slow with it and you finally get on the baton, now they got to work twice as hard to catch up because of your lack of working, your lack of duty, your lack of devotion, your lack of dedication. It's on us. God not going to show his face until we make a move. It's on us. You know, they talk about, you know what I'm saying, women being dominant, women talking about, I want, listen, it's on us. If we want to fuck it up, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's our choice. We can change this if we want to. Dude's talking about, I can't do this, then don't play the game. No one's telling you to do whatever you want. Be a passport bro. Like, it don't matter. There's enough people on this planet to do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. Like, people don't understand women innately need dominancy. If a woman made $2 million, or I mean, let's just make the example strike. Like, let's just make a hit. If a woman made $2 billion, she gonna say, I need my man to make $2 billion and $100. She's gonna always need him to supersede her, to feel comfortable and to feel protected. So what is that implying? That means she wants to make less than him. She wants to be below him so he can guide her. The game is so, like, open your eyes. That's why women always say, I need a man taller than me. Because no matter how much she wants to alter who she is, instinctually, certain things will always remain the same. She need to look up to a man. What does that mean symbolically? What does that mean metaphorically? She needs to be guided by man to feel at peace with herself. Why doesn't a woman date a man, even if she's wearing heels or no heels? Why doesn't she want to date a man that's 4 foot? He could be the most wealthiest, strongest, it don't matter. Her instincts, her primal instinct, her intuitive nature, her primitive self, I already know what that means. That means if I have children with this dude, my children's short. If I have children with this dude, his physical features, his physical makeup will not make us last. Because women are generational beings. Women think long term. They think like white people think. They think the investment of my choice. Because the woman's body is the investment. Is her body hold the baby? The man is the investment, but the woman's body is basically like the vault. Her body holds she's like the bank. Her body holds all what do you call it? Withdrawals, all the deposits. The man, like, you know what I mean? Like, the woman can say all she wants, but if we ever question what we are in the future, and I hope God won't put us through this bullshit again, but if we ever question what we are, all we need to do is look at the history through the present. Look at the anatomy of self. Even if we lost all our memory today, our bodies would tell us what we are. Our bodies would tell us what we do. Our bodies would tell us what was natural. Most of our questions are in our bodies, our bloodline, our genetics. I'm going to stop it there because it's going to stress me out. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I want to change for the better because I don't want to leave this earth knowing that I could have made some sort of imprint. You know what I mean? With the mind that I have, I'm not meant to be on the bottom. And I don't mean that to sound bourgeoisie. God told me as a youth. People know what they are even when they're young. I don't care what people know in their spirit where they're meant to be at even when they're young. They just don't know how to articulate it. I knew I wasn't meant for no bummy ass life. But it's like, if you aren't, why are you there? Because it's a training ground. It's supposed to build you up. It doesn't matter how much you complain about it. Well, God, I wish I was I need to be, he gonna say, do the work. I know you deserve better, but do the work to get out. Do the work to be better. Do the work to improve yourself. You know what I'm saying? If people only knew my real life, they'd be like, how are you so content? How are you so understanding? Because I know there's a bigger picture. I be broke all the time. Can barely pay my bills. People always wonder. I live in Atlanta, so typically everyone, the vast majority of people down here is gay, women and men. So since I try to stay out the way, you feel me, on purpose, you know how that shit go. The thing about it is that like I try to stay alone because it's like Sodom and Gomorrah down here. It's weird. But the point about it is I know I'm in like an anomaly. I know I don't fit the archetype down here. I'm not from the South. So the thing is that if we don't fit a certain world, you have two options. You can assimilate and kind of like, if you can't, what they call it, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm not about to join nothing. So I know my only way out is to like force my way out through, I won't say defiance, but build a new way. Build a new way. Because this ain't right. None of it's right. But you have to show God that you're ready for the change. Because we can talk all the talk we want. And we might even be right. It doesn't matter. Because the devil's after us. Just like God is after us, the devil's after. So if God give you what you want and the devil make you fumble the bag, what's God gonna do? God gonna look, he ain't even gonna be mad like that at the devil. He gonna look bad like, man, my own fumbled the bag because of the devil. That's gonna make God look bad, which is gonna make us look bad. And since we already look bad and God can never look bad, he gonna ultimately look bad. You know, it's like being a parent. You know, if your child poop on the ground and say, I made a poopy, the child's gonna look bad and be embarrassed, but you're ultimately gonna be embarrassed more because you're the parent. You know what I'm saying? I made a poopy. It's gonna make you look bad. You should have brought some diapers. Now, the child will. It's not natural for the child to make mess ups. That's the whole point. Has the child learned how to be better? Has the child learned how to do better? You know. But we all will get there one day, and I hope sooner than later because I'm tired. I'm really tired of just being on Earth. I'm tired of being. It's harder to enjoy what Earth has to offer when you know that the lies is everywhere. When you can see through this, it make you not want to be here even more. Because I could see if I was like ignorant to it. Once God opens your eyes to what this is, and my eyes were open at a young age. You can't even move like other people. You just be wanting to stay in the crib all day, which is not normal, but what other options do you have? So, what can I say? Don't give up. Keep your morale high as you can, no matter what the circumstance is, because this life is a game. You just got to know who to play it with, how to play it, and how to succeed. Find God. He's the way out of this game. He's the way to win the game. Find the God that connects with you and that you connect with. Find your parent, your spiritual guardian, your spiritual parent, your spiritual father and mother. Well, since God is God, he's one being, so he's mother and father at the same time, you know. But the essence of him is what you need to get out this game. Because there's only two parentals. It's the devil, which is a feminine entity, or she's a hermaphrodite, because it's a woman's upper body with the male, what is it, the male phallus? You've seen the pictures of the devil, like, he's confused with who he is. So it's a both. He's male and female. God is, as you know, the creator of the creators. So it's like you can pick and choose who you want to serve, but you can only serve one. You can only serve the world, which is the devil's world, or you can serve God's world, which is the heavenly world, the outer world. Choose correctly, and know what's right. Know what's right within yourself. Make the right decision. Talk to y'all soon.